Hello, we are the Dimers. In this video, we would like to pitch about a title called Conjugated Polymers as Solar Panels. So, what is conjugated polymers? Conjugated polymers are organic macromolecules that are characterized by a backbone chain of alternating double and single bonds. Their overlapping p orbitals create a system of delocalized pi electrons, which can result in interesting and useful optical and electronic properties. These are the following examples of conjugated polymers. So now, let's talk about solar panels. Solar panels are mostly made of silicon, which is present in sand. This makes it the second most abundantly available element on Earth. However, converting sand into high-grade silicon comes at a high cost since it is an energy-intensive process.
There are three problem statements based on this research of polymer in solar cell. Firstly, the usage of hazardous solvent in polymer solar cell has contributed to environmental pollution. Secondly, the cost and high energy requirement for the production has limited the manufacturing of polymer solar cell. Lastly, the power conversion efficiency of polymer solar cell using harmful solvent is lower than the eco-friendly polymer solar cell. There are three aims to be achieved, which are to investigate how organic solar cell could reduce the environmental pollution. Secondly, to determine the solvent and materials which could reduce the cost and energy needed to produce eco-friendly polymer solar cell. Lastly, to study the power conversion efficiency of eco-friendly polymer solar cell. Moving on to the process of polymer solar cell. Polymer solar cell has an active layer which consists of donor layer and acceptor layer, which is made up of conjugated polymer and uses green solvents such as water, alcohol, non-halogen and chlorine-free solvent to produce a more eco-friendlier polymer solar cell fabrication. There is poly-3,4-ethylene dioxythiophene polystyrene sulfonate, which is a spin coated on top of the anode where it acts as the whole transport layer. The operation of polymer solar cell begins when the light is absorbed in the active layer, creating an exciton. This exciton will then diffuse to a dissociation site. The exciton dissociates to a free electron and corresponding hole. The free charge carriers are then transported to the appropriate electrode under internal electric field to generate photocurrent.
The technology of using organic compounds such as polymers in making solar panels aims to exploit the best features of metals and inorganic semiconductors while preserving mechanical properties unique to synthetic polymers such as great electrical conductivity, excellent optical properties, and also flexibility. This is particularly promising for the future development of a more efficient, greener, and low-cost solar panels. By implementing conjugated polymers in the production of solar panels, it promises a lower cost compared to the commercial solar panels on the market. This is because a simpler method is used where it uses very little energy. The expected outcomes for this project is to firstly create a more highly accessible form of renewable energy. This is thanks to its low cost and the fact that it is easily reproducible and rapidly manufacturable with solution printing, which is the process that's used to print newspapers. Secondly, it is better for the environment since it doesn't use toxic chemicals in the fabrication process. Third is an increased performance since polymers can be used to adjust the solar cell's features such as flexibility, charge capacity, and optical absorption. This is due to the polymer's diversified properties. Last but not least is to create more user-friendly solar panels. These panels are expected to be lightweight enough to cling to a bedroom window and can be scaled down to the size of a computer screen. This is thanks to the highly modifiable characteristics of polymers.